Alright guys, Joe Benny here, back on his channel Access Not Denied. And we're ready for another presidential poll update. The date is October 21st, 2020, and let's do another presidential poll update. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so today I wanted to do a poll update, and this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to be looking at the Investors Business Daily tip poll. And the good thing about this poll, and let me go to my screen and I'll show you what I mean. The good thing about this poll is that this poll is a collaboration between Investors Business Daily, which, by the way, I subscribe to for my stock investing. Just so you guys know, and it's actually a pretty accurate poll. They have a collaboration with Technometrica Institute of Policy and Politics. For example, in 2012, the IBD tip poll also went against the grain, sniffing out greater intensity among Democratic voters. The New York Times named the IBD tip poll the most accurate poll of the 2012 election. This poll in 2016, when President Trump ran against Hillary Clinton, the poll picked up on the enthusiasm of Republican voters. The final IBD tip poll before election date predicted Trump's victory, showing him with a 1.6 point edge over Clinton in a four-way matchup, including Libertarian Gary Johnson and Green Party candidate Jill Stein. Head-to-head, Hillary Clinton led Donald Trump by just 1 point. So, in this little explanation of the IBD tip poll, it mentions that the Real Clear Politics average of national polls showed Clinton winning by 3.3 points. She ended up winning the popular vote by 2.1, but fell short in the Electoral College. Obviously, we know that the president is he's the president of the United States, and Hillary did not win. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate for this video on the IBD tip poll, because what Investors Business Daily is doing is they're doing the updates every day, which is very good for me, because Rasmussen does it every Wednesday, but IBD will be doing it every day up until the day before the election. So this will be a good barometer for me. If I make a video like on a Saturday when polling for the prior week may have ended on Wednesday or Thursday, and I need a little bit more recent data. So we'll start this video. On Real Clear Politics, and what I'll do is basically go to Real Clear right here, and we'll end up. Let's see. We'll end up going to Real Clear. Okay, so Biden, according to Real Clear, has a 7.1 advantage in the polling average on Real Clear Politics. So this is slightly down from last week, where Biden was in the high 8s. Okay, so right here we have, I'm going to check out Rasmussen later, but you see right here under the Real Clear Politics national average, you'll see IBD tip. Okay, 1016 to 1020, Biden +2. So if you click that, you'll end up going here, and you'll get the article on today. For example, this is October 21st, and you'll see that, let me just accept this. Okay, you'll see that this is October 21st. Okay, and look what it shows. Biden versus Trump poll shows president's support at a new high in tight race. IBD tip. So, first the polling data. 48.5% for Biden, 46% for President Trump. But if you read the article here, Biden versus Trump poll finds support for the president hitting a new high, just a hair below his 2016 vote share. The race against former Vice President Joe Biden appears to have gotten much tighter since October 12th. And that was the day that IBD Tip did their daily presidential poll. So from that day on, they're doing daily presidential polls. Republican voters have come home while Democrats have strayed. But Biden retains an edge among independent voters, IBD Tip shows. Okay? In the polling of today, the latest Biden versus Trump poll update shows the Democratic challenger leading the Republican incumbent by only 2.5 points, as opposed to the 7.5 point Real Clear average of Real Clear Politics. And later on, I'll go into the 538 polls, and I'll show you their average. But basically, what it's coming down to is Rasmussen and IBD have this race closer. Rasmussen, if we go to Rasmussen, let's go to Rasmussen, and Rasmussen, with less than 2 weeks to go until Election Day, it's a 3-point race. Now, these just came out Wednesday. Rasmussen comes out every Wednesday. So, Democrat Joe Biden now leads President Trump 49% to 46% among likely U.S. voters, according to Rasmussen's report weekly White House Watch survey. The latest National Telephone Online survey finds that 2% still prefer some other candidate, while another 2% remain undecided. 2 weeks ago, Biden had a 12-point lead. 2 weeks ago. And then last week, he was ahead by 8. Now, he's only ahead by 3. Okay? So, what's going on here? Is there a all of a sudden, is there a Trump movement gaining on Biden? Well, within 2 weeks from Election Day. So now it's getting interesting. Now it's later than I thought it would be. I thought this would happen right after the first debate. But now we're seeing something. Now, could it be because Biden and the stuff about his son Hunter Biden, all that news, could that be affecting it? I don't know. Also, Joe Biden has said that don't believe the polling, that Joe is leading. Don't believe it. Go out and vote. And also the president is telling everyone to go out and vote. So, this is what I'm talking about. 2 weeks before the presidential election. So I'm kind of excited to see these polls move, because I've been kind of bored with the polling, and now I see that finally it's moving. So it's kind of exciting to do a video about it. So let me go to 538. All right. So we know that Real Clear Politics is about 7.5 for the average. We know that Rasmussen's 3, and we know that IBD is about 2.5. Right. So let's go to 538. All right. So let me go to 538. And we'll go here to 538. So, all right, latest polls 538. Okay, so we stick to, on the latest polls, we're going to go to general election, all. And you're going to see, so these are different states, Iowa, Arizona, Alaska. But what we want to find out is the latest for the president. So we'll go presidential election, national. Right here. And so 538 has the lead by Biden close to 10. And if you see, it's been pretty sticky between 9.9 and 10 since basically all of October, early October was 8. So they have Biden really beating President Trump. Meanwhile, IBD has it much closer, and Rasmussen has it 3 points. So, to me, who do we believe? I mean, who do we believe? So, I'm kind of excited. I want to see if 538 moves a little bit. They do a very, they kind of rank their polling data A, B, C. A if you're good, C if you're bad polling. I don't know how they do it. I don't go into it, but what I could say is that they do have. I mean, that website 538 is very, very good if you want to go into looking at all these different state battleground states. But let's go to Real Clear Politics real quick. We'll end the video on Real Clear Politics and the battleground states real quick. All right. So we'll go to Real Clear, and let's go to the battleground states. So up here, you go on Real Clear Politics. You go battleground states, and we'll start with Florida. Okay. So Florida, and you'll see a little graph here. Florida, Biden 2.1. Wisconsin 4.6 for Biden. Michigan 7.8 for Biden. Pennsylvania 4.99 for Biden. Real Clear average. North Carolina, Biden 2.3. This is what makes me get a little crazy about Real Clear Politics, because is Biden really going to win in North Carolina? I mean, President Trump, I think, won that easily in 2016. 5 or 6% more than Hillary. He got the vote there. So the Real Clear is showing a lot of closeness. I mean, a lot of disparity here, and a lot of Biden winning. Again, I don't know. To me, what I could tell you is I'm still startled by this polling. If the polling is wrong and the president wins, again, I'm going to be shocked, and I don't know what's going to happen to a lot of these pollsters, like CNBC or New York Times or The Hill, all of them. If the president wins re-election, so we shall see. All right, guys. So I figure I'd do a quick video. I know it wasn't kind of quick, but hopefully you guys give me a like, subscribe as always, comment, share. Let that algorithm work for me. And until next time. Now remember, the debate is Thursday, okay, which is tomorrow, okay, and I'm gonna probably have another presidential poll video either Friday or Saturday, depending on the debate, and to see if the numbers move. What I could do is use IBD's data for Friday and see if anything moved, but we'll see. But maybe I'll do just a little commentary on the debate. All right, guys, so at this point, I'm going to say goodbye, and you guys have a great one, and I'll see you maybe Friday or Saturday. So, goodbye.